Hey, I'm Nikki and I am a homemaker. Welcome to my channel. If you haven't done so already, please hit that subscribe button because it really helps your girl out. So on today's video, we're going to be doing a baked potato with brisket, broccoli, and some nacho cheese. This happens to be a lot of my family's favorite, and I do this for fundraisers, so I just want to give you a little bit of ideas, and I'll be sharing some photos from a fundraiser that I recently did. And I hope you guys like this video, and if you do, don't forget to smash that like button. Okay, so not everybody likes to trim the fat off of the brisket, but I do, and my husband usually does this part for me, but he was asleep and I didn't want to wake him, so I tried doing it by myself, and I did an okay job. He would have done a way better job, but I tried and did okay. So if you don't want to trim the fat off the brisket, then that's fine. You can just skip this step, but if you do, here's a little pointer on how I do it. And I learned this from my husband. I didn't do it exactly like him, but he used to be a butcher in the meat market, so I try to really watch how he does things when he's messing with the meat so that I can learn from him. So I'm just going to trim as much fat as I possibly can, and I got really tired doing this, but I try to do what I could. So I'm about to show you the marinade that I use, and do not use the whole bottle if you are the type that gets heartburn. Use only half of it or a little more than half depending on how big the brisket is. So I do use cloths. This is something that we have always used. I don't make my own marinade, guys. I use this, and I'm gonna cook it overnight on 300 degrees, and I actually cooked it for 10 hours. So as you can see, I didn't get to trim all the fat off of it, but I did trim a bunch of it off. So these are a couple of pictures from a recent fundraiser that I did, and I did 100 baked potatoes and sold all of them. So there's all the bags, and those are the plates that we were making for the fundraiser. So that's a little bit of an idea for you, but for tonight I'm just cooking for my household, so I only did 8 to 10 baked potatoes. And the oven is preheating at this time at 450 degrees, and I washed them, I let them dry, and I'm poking holes in them. And I couldn't find my squeeze bottle that I usually use for baked potatoes. I don't know where it's at, but just put some oil on the baked potatoes. You can rub them through. You can add salt and pepper if you like. I didn't do that. I just did the oil, washed them, put some oil, and I'm going to wrap them up, put them in foil paper so that they can be ready. And I'm going to have them in the oven at 450 degrees for 2 hours. Now, these are not the king size baked potatoes that I usually use. They were actually out at the store close to our house. So these are regular potatoes. So I'm not going to have to do the whole 2 hours. That's only for the king size because they're super big. I ended up doing this 420 for an hour and a half since they were smaller than the king size. Now when I'm doing a fundraiser, I think I get to fit at least 10 baked potatoes. I can't really remember, but however many will fit on the biggest tray that I have, I stick them in there, and I'll just put all of them in there for the 2 hours at 450 degrees. And I use this cheddar cheese for the baked potatoes. I usually get that really big one. I don't know if it's a 5-pounder. I really can't remember, but it's the big can of cheddar. Since I'm not doing a fundraiser, I just got these 2 small cans, and it was great for the household. And I just put it in a pot. I'm going to put a little bit of water in there and put it on the stove on low. So while the baked potatoes are getting ready, that's going to be on the low and get warmed up, so everything will be ready at the same time. Alrighty, now that they are finally done, let them cool off for a little bit. They're going to be really, really hot. You just want to cut through them. Some people don't like to cut across the way I am doing it. They do it a different way. If you have your own way, stick to your way. I do it this way because I really want to pack on that protein and fit as much broccoli as I can on it, so I just spread it open. You can add butter at this point. I do it sometimes, but mostly I just put the cheddar cheese on there, the nacho cheese, and then I layer it with the brisket, and then I'll put more cheese, and then I'll do the broccoli and cheese again. I don't know, I like to have it really cheesy, but whatever you want to add on there. If you want to add some bacon, some shrimp, some sour cream, chives, whatever it is, whatever you desire, make it happen. You can layer it as however you want to do it. For fundraisers, I just stick to I put the broccoli on the side. And that's the broccoli I use. I get it at Sam's, and it works great for me. I just put it in the microwave for about 5 minutes and it is ready. I want to do things as fast and easy as I can, especially when doing a fundraiser. So yeah, whenever however you decide to do it, it's up to you. But this is plain and simple. This is how I do it. I hope you guys like it, enjoy it. If you do make this, post it on Instagram or Facebook. I've been enjoying seeing all the recipes people have been making, and I like to see what little twists you do, because of course when you take a recipe you always add your own little twist on there, and I really enjoy seeing it, and I don't know, it makes me happy. So this is it, you guys, and if you have bought these brisket baked potatoes for me, because this video was actually highly requested, here it is, guys. This is how I do it, and I hope you guys enjoy. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you haven't done so already. Until the next video, I will see you on the next one. Have a blessed one.